Hey guys, what's up? It's Joey. Just wanted to do a quick video real quick. I got a cool thing going on later this year that I just went ahead and registered for. I'm going to be going to the Raptor Assault Challenge, or Raptor Assault course, class. I'm sure it'll be a challenge anyway. But I'm going to that this summer, June 19th. If you don't know what that is, it is a course that Ford Performance invites anyone that buys a Raptor to participate in. It's a one-day course. I think it goes from like 7 in the morning till 6 or 7 at night. But it's a one-day course where they show you how to drive these trucks, how to handle them on different types of terrain, like inclines, declines, you know, proper ways to drive up hills on loose rocks, angles, you know, curved angles. But they have you go on angles and things like that, and they also have you go off-road. And show you how to drive the truck at high speeds on different types of terrain. Basically just kind of showing you what the Raptor's capable of. You know, since a lot of people probably won't use, I mean, myself specifically, won't use the trucks necessarily for what they're capable of. And the bonus of that is they let you do it with their trucks. So you don't have to worry too much about destroying it. Well, not exactly true. If you sign up and you don't pay the waiver, you can be held liable for the entire value of one of these trucks if you happen to be determined negligible and, you know, destroy one. But if you pay a little bit of money, you can have a limited liability waiver, and you don't have to pay that much if you manage to screw up one of these trucks. That's whatever. The main thing is, going to go to Utah, going to go to the Ford Performance school. Going to drive the crap out of one of their trucks. It's going to be awesome. They also have the Mustangs there, and they have a different track for them where you can learn to track a Mustang at high speeds and corners and things like that. And they have professional driver training, and you know there's like a class in the morning, and then they take you out and they throw you in a truck, and we start going. I've watched a few videos. One of the things I noticed that they said was a really important detail was doing what's called two-foot driving, where right foot gas, left foot brake, which at first you think, oh, that's not that big a deal, and it completely is a big deal, because my left foot is completely stupid. So been working on that a little bit, just so that when I get there it's not such a shock to the system, and maybe I can go ahead and jump into things a little bit faster, you know, without having to spend the first hour or two convincing my brain that it's okay to use my left foot to hit the brakes. But that's going to be this summer, June 19th. There's like a banquet dinner type thing, and then the next morning you get up 7 o'clock in the morning, you're there, and you start going to class, and then you're in a truck and you're driving around in the desert. I'm pretty excited about it. I wasn't going to go. I knew about it, and I had my invitation. I can't find it, but I knew about it, and I just wasn't going to go because I was like, that's just not my thing, and you know, and I just wasn't feeling it. Plus, I'm not an off-road guy. But then a new buddy of mine here on YouTube actually convinced me to go. You may know him. His name's WillMotivation. He's got a channel where he gives a lot of really good life advice, finance, real estate, you know, things like that. Just basically trying to help people better themselves, and, you know, giving them some tools to do it. He also has a taste for fancy cars. He's got a really awesome Lambo and a Raptor as well. So he convinced me to go, so I'm going to go this summer with him. Also, Matt from Obsessed Garage is going to be going as well at the same time, so we're going to be meeting up with him. So that's pretty awesome. He's got a really cool channel too, a lot of car detailing and mods and things like that. So check him out. I'll put links in the description for both of their channels so you can go see what's going on with them. But pretty excited about it. Gonna go do something cool with the truck. Gonna, you know, hang out with some new friends. Hopefully pick their brains a little bit on YouTube, since they have a pretty decent following between the two of them. Pretty excited about it. I got that going. As far as the truck is concerned, wrap's holding up pretty well. I'm going to peel the plasti dip off the skid plate, and I may try and wrap it with some of the extra vinyl that my wrap guy gave me, and just see what the difference in wrapping with decent, expensive vinyl is versus the cheap stuff that I got that was a total colossal failure. So I'm going to try that. and see how that goes. And if it still fails, and if I'm just a big dumb animal that can't wrap anything with vinyl, then I'll just plastic dip it again, and we'll just move on with our lives and pretend it never happened. But that's all I got going on with the truck really right now. I got the pillar covers from toughskins.com. The weather's actually a little nicer now, so hopefully if it stays like this for a few more days, I'm going to go out and get those installed and get a video up for that. And I'm still waiting to hear back on the Ford Performance tune for this, which is, from what I can tell, just a rebranded Whipple tune. Other than that, not a whole lot. We had some really bad weather. I got the truck wrapped. I got a handful of pictures of it looking really nice in the snow, and it was awesome. And then I drove it home, and it's looked like garbage for a week because it's been covered in just snow and ice and just dirt, and just, it looks like crap. But it rained on it last night, so it's almost kind of clean and presentable now. So I'm kind of excited to be able to drive it and actually see the vinyl wrap that I paid for. But that's all I got going on. Also, I've had a lot of people ask me a whole lot of random questions. Some of them about me, some of them about the truck. So I just thought I'd throw it out there. If anyone has questions, it can be about the Ford Raptor. It can be about the Raptor Assault Challenge. It can be about me. I had somebody even ask about my tattoos. It can be about tattoos. It can be about cats. It can be about Great Danes. If you have questions about, or you want to know if you have any kind of weird, sick fascination with me and you want to know anything at all about me, just ask. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Leave a comment, I'll get back to you. I've probably responded to every single person that's ever left me a comment. And if you need help figuring something out with one of these trucks, just hit me up and I'll chase it down as best I can for you, or at least point you somewhere to chase it down yourself. But like I said, ask me anything, whatever you want to know. And you know, also I know some of you probably out there have your own channels, and you're probably going through some of the same growing pains with the new YouTube monetization / partner requirements change. It really sucks a little bit for newer channels. They were, you know, oh, you need 1,000 subscribers and 12,000 or 4,000 hours of viewing in the last, you know, calendar year or 12 months. And it's like, well, the thing that sucks about that is my channel really actually I started putting content on it in about September. And since September, I've got, I think, either 15 or 17,000 hours of viewing, but only, you know, half of the needed subscribers. So if you got a smaller channel, I feel your pain and it sucks, and if it helps you any, hit me with a subscribe. I'll hit you with one right back. You know, every little bit helps for the little channels trying to get somewhere. It's not even really about the money as so much as it is just, I don't know, getting I guess it was like 100 subscribers the first time. Just getting that 100 subscribers was a cool milestone, and I got excited about myself getting that done. And you know, then they just kind of pull the rug out from under you. So I don't know. It's just sort of the principle of the thing. I'm sure they have a valid business reason and it makes sense that they're not really talking about in depth, but that doesn't really mean anything to people with small channels that are just trying to do something. Someone I follow on Twitter actually made a really good point where she said that, you know, it sucks, and you know, and if you get demonetized or whatever, don't just give up. Just keep making content that you like and that you think other people will like, and your followers and your backing will come in time. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it. It is what it is, you know. If I get demonetized, I mean, the money that I have gotten out of any of these videos, I haven't done anything with. It's been sitting in my Google AdSense account. It's whatever. I don't care. You know, so like I said, make content, put it out, enjoy yourself, hone your craft. You'll get there when you get there. You know, and for those of you thinking about starting a channel and see this and think it's daunting, it's really not. It'll just take a little longer, but who knows? Maybe you're way cooler than I am, and you'll come up with something that's gets you 1,000 subscribers in no time. I mean, you know, probably wouldn't take much to be cooler than me. So anyway, on my way to work, as you can see, the weather's actually nice because I'm not wearing a parka or anything today. It's actually almost 60, which is crazy. But heading to work, gonna work on some things. Got some video game clips to edit. Might rename the channel. I'm gonna probably keep all my video game stuff on Twitch and just focus this channel on trucks and firearms and awesome. And may have to rebrand the channel somewhere along the way here. But anyway, on my way to work. And as usual, if you go to Petco or PetSmart or anything like that, and you get an option to give a poor animal a couple of bucks, just do it. You know? I mean, you don't have a whole lot. I mean, unless you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, I get it. It's fine. But if you can't afford it, just do it. Because we're all going to die one day. And man, we can't take it with us. So why don't you leave it for somebody else? A little bit at a time. So anyway, I'll catch you guys here in a day or two. I'm going to try and get something else out. And, you know, be good. Have a